Guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the 5 cards I believe should be sold immediately. Before we get into that real quick, I did want to say this week's giveaway is a 2020 Prism Silver, or Select Silver, Anthony Edwards in a PSA 9. If you guys do want to enter, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, comment the word done, and the winner will be announced on my personal Instagram at itskanalahuja. So definitely go ahead and follow that to stay tuned with the giveaway winners. Now, without further ado, we are going to hop right into this video. So the first person on my sell list is going to be Chet Holmgren. Now, Chet Holmgren, his cards recently came out, and his prices are staying very strong. His Prism Silver right now is a Pop 46 and a PSA 10, and it's going for over $300. Now, obviously, Chet Holmgren, we have yet to see him play, but he has a lot of hype coming out because he was injured last season, and this is going to be like his true rookie season. Now, the biggest issue I have with this card right now is that the PSA 10 pop count is only 46. These are now getting ripped and sent into PSA. So as these get sent to PSA, this Pop 46 is likely going to be a Pop 1000 plus in the next 4 to 5 months. We see it every time a new product releases. And so when supply goes up by 20x and less demand goes up by 20x, this price is going to come down. It's a basic law of economics. If you are looking to invest in a player, you likely do not want their supply of the card you own to be going up at that rate, I would say. So you definitely want to go ahead and try to find better options. I would definitely sell off on Chet Holmgren's cards because they just came out and the populations are about to go crazy as they get sent to PSA, BGS, and all other grading services. So I would definitely stay away, wait till the population stabilizes a little bit, and wait till it calms down, prices calm down, and then hop in if you believe in Chet. But now is definitely not the time to be buying into Chet Holmgren's cards, in my opinion. And the same goes with guys like Victor Wembanyama and other star rookies or guys who just have a lot of hype. This card right now is obviously not going to hold up. There's going to be more products that release for Wemby next year, and then all of these cards are going to become practically worthless, or at least worth a lot less. I would definitely sell off if I owned any of these young prospects right now, because more are getting sent to PSA, more are getting opened. As people open up boxes, pull these, they send them straight to PSA, they get them back, and the supply just continues to increase, and that in lead is going to cause the prices to go down a lot. So I would definitely sell off in Wemby's cards, Chet's cards, even Paulo. I would definitely sell his cards as well. I would just say a lot of these cards are really overpriced right now, and I think it's pretty obvious. I've gone over it in multiple videos, so I'm not going to go too deep into that, but we're going to hop right into a football player for our next pick, and that is going to be Kenny Pickett. Now, Kenny Pickett, his cards have been on a fire. They've really gone up recently, and his card prices are seeing, some levels where I personally had never thought Kenny Pickett's cards would go. You see a lot of his cards, such as his red, white, blue prisms, basic prisms, nothing crazy, going for hundreds of dollars. And to be honest, this is an insane gamble. Yes, there is that chance that he does turn out to be, an elite quarterback, but the prices you would be paying right now, just don't make much sense to me at all. His Contenders rookie ticket auto recently sold for $2,300 in a PSA 10. There were some sales lower, so it may not be a $2,300 card, but even $1,000 for this card, I believe would be a steep overpay. If you do look at a lot of other players who have had a lot more success, guys who have won MVPs, even young guys such as Lamar Jackson, you can see that their prices are not that much higher than Kenny Pickett, which makes zero sense to me. I think Kenny Pickett's cards are really going to come down soon. This is a Pop 8 Lamar rookie ticket in a PSA 10, and this is a $2,400 card. So just look at the upside. If Kenny Pickett does end up winning MVP, you're probably still not going to see an insane amount of upside. I mean, you would in the short term, but what I'm saying is the entry point on Kenny Pickett's cards right now are just way too high for it to make sense. If he does turn out to be, the next Lamar Jackson, you could see his prices double or triple. But if he doesn't, which is a far more likelihood, you're going to see his cards really crash. So I would definitely sell off. And same goes with Desmond Ridder. I've seen a lot of hype around his cards recently, and I just do not buy it. I understand there's a lot of people who think he's going to be a great quarterback. I understand that, but the prices you'd be paying in right now, you can buy already proven great quarterbacks for the price of his unproven cards. His Red Wave, which is not a particularly sought after parallel, is in the $400 range, and I just think all of these cards are really going to come back down to earth unless the very small percentage chance that he ends up being an MVP level quarterback, which would probably justify those prices. But the buy-in points for these guys is just way too high. The risk-reward ratio is tipping the scale in my head, and it does not make sense. The risk is, 95% of your money if he ends up getting hurt or doesn't have a good season, and the reward is maybe a double. If he ends up being a great quarterback, you could see some of his gold vinyls, his, out of 5 great cards be, $20,000 cards, but you're probably going to be buying in for $5,000 to $10,000 on some of those cards. So I personally just don't see the risk-reward ratio. But the last pick we have on this list is going to be a very sad one. It is going to be Lonzo Ball. I know a lot of hype was around Lonzo in his rookie year and his second year, but at this point, Lonzo's career is really in an uncertain position. I would definitely say there's likely only going to be a base set of collectors buying Lonzo's cards all of next season. But if you're really someone who believes in Lonzo to do the miracle and come back and be healthy the following season, you could potentially buy in. But even if you are buying in, I would suggest selling off now and buying in later, because I think throughout the season you're going to see no upside on Lonzo's cards. You're going to see not real price movements on his cards. So I would use your money to go in and make actual plays that could go up during the season. And then if you still believe in Lonzo, maybe buy into his cards toward the end of this season when absolutely no eyes are on his cards. And his cards likely would have gone down another 30 to 40% by then. And then, you could weigh your options based on the reports then. But I would say buying in right now would not make sense at all for Lonzo Ball's card market. I know it's a really tragic situation. I've had a lot of people message me on Instagram like, hey, what should I do with all these Lonzo Ball cards? I'm just like, I think you could use your money in better ways. I would just say the risk reward is there given how low these prices have gotten. But at some point, you're probably not going to see upside for at least another year. Depending on whether he plays the following season, you could see where things would go from there. But I would suggest not holding on till then. If at all, sell now and buy back in later. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. If you do want to enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, comment the word done, and follow my personal Instagram at itskanalahuja to go ahead and stay tuned with the giveaway winners. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.